Feel stupid, but you know, whatever. It's all time.
It's gonna be a good day today.
Yeah, it started great.
I mean, hey, we already killed a hammerhead and a redeemer, so that was fun.
It was still a nice takedown with that hammerhead. That was nice.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, so we are live. Okay, let me go ahead and call my Harbinger.
Vehicle retrieval system.
You're at Hurston.
Yes. You said you were coming in the Nomad, right?
No, you said you were gonna do the Nomad thing later.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just didn't know what ship you were gonna come in.
Yeah, I've got the Eclipse right now. It'll do the whole system.
All right. There's the Harbinger. Okay.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
We'll just run around, do a couple of VHRTs and stuff. Those are always fun. And if we can find any like beacons, like like high risk beacons and criticals and stuff, those are a lot of fun. If anything, those are ones to do like in the Redeemers and stuff. If you ever find those critical risk beacons with the Idrises and the Hammerheads, you'll fight like 4 Hammerheads and Idris, a bunch of like wait, what hangar is it? It's hangar 8. Okay.
There you go.
The Hall A's and stuff. Not the Prospector, the other one. I forget what it's called. But yeah, bunch of ships.
Well, most of what I've done is just commute and cargo, and I've done that with the Aquila.
It's funny you bring that up because when I was offering my services, I was actually looking for someone probably doing cargo transport that needed like security, just to pull security. That's just interesting that you say that.
But no, I like the Aquila because it handles really well. And I've probably had that ship longer than every other ship. It's probably bought most of my ships.
Okay.
Very slowly.
Yeah, it takes time to earn in-game currency. It's one of the things I think that in-game ships are like really ridiculously priced. But what are you gonna do,
I just like to fly things.
Yeah. Yeah, my thing is bugged out, so I have to do this the most ghetto way possible. I have to use my stick while holding F, then click my mouse button, then switch it to whatever I want it to switch it to, because my mouse doesn't want to. Yeah, my mouse is being weird, so I have to roll up with the. There we go. Click that. Come on. There we go. And then, geez. Alright, let's try this. And then this one should be just crazy, like the types of glitches we get in Star Citizen, right?
No, we're gonna drop.
There we go. Alright.
At least I'm here, and this looks great.
Okay.
I'm on the nose of my Eclipse in hyperspace with the camera, and it looks freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, you just reminded me. Let me go ahead and set my camera for the Harbinger. I always like to set my cameras facing forward, like the front of the cockpit. So let's see. That's still not working. Okay, that's fine. All systems are live. Looks like the ship is got everything. Okay, it's got all its guns. Got everything. Okay, good.
Oh shit!
What happened?
My ship randomly kicked me out.
You're just floating in space?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's see where you are. Okay.
That's fun.
You're at Yella. Somewhere. Alright, you're over by security post Opal.
I'm in the middle of flipping nowhere, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come get you unless you're gonna backspace. I don't know if you're wearing anything important.
Not specifically.
Alright. I can come get you if you want. That'll just take some time while you're floating there, but I can come get you.
Man, give me time to, think about life.
Alright. Unless I get attacked by this arrow that's hanging out here at Everest. We'll see.
Well, all I have on is this fancy suit and this helmet, but I still feel like an ass. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the helmet off. Goodbye, cruel world. Can I take a picture of that before he dies?
Oh, you killed yourself?
Not yet. He's still going. No, he's out.
If you hold down backspace, you can kill yourself, like, by default. I don't know if you ever done that before. Well, anyways, it looks like their mission is
No, he just blacked out. He's not dead yet.
Okay.
How are you not dead?
Hey, man, I don't know. He's trying to reach the next stage of evolution, I guess. Breathe in space, in a vacuum.
Did you get it? I don't think I got it.
Give me 1 second. While I'm quantuming, I'm going to... This is... so I can read everything. And then now I can go back to the screen.
That poor bastard. You ever feel bad about the ways you kill your avatar? I do. Just took the guy's helmet off and let him suffocate in space. Fuck him.
Jeez. Such a violent way
You
to
ever jump
die.
out of the ship?
Okay, yeah, I've done that before.
You black out pretty quickly and it's over with.
You just hit terminal velocity, you won't even feel a thing. At least I think you won't. Not willing to try.
I don't know what happens if you jump into hyperspace. I mean, technically, the physics of things could be entirely different because you can get up and walk around a ship while you're in hyperspace.
So I guess the way it works is the same way that it works, like when you're inside of a train. It's like as long as you're in something that's in motion, it kind of stabilizes itself. It's not until you're jumping off of it that you're gonna basically feel that G-force, I guess, or impact, I should say, right?
It's windy.
Sure.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Well, I am en route. I have an XL1 drive, so it's not going to take me much longer to get over there.
No, most of my ships are slow.
In fact, I think I'm overshooting you, so let me go ahead and... Yeah, you're over here. Alright. Yeah. Alright, heading to Crew L1 now. Actually, I'm heading to you right now. Yeah, I'm heading over to where you're currently. Okay. So you're at this station.
Yeah, I just come back at the station.
Yeah. Alright, I'm here. Does this station here at Crew L1 have any pads? I don't know.
Not pads.
Because I know like other stations have pads. Like I can see if they have any pads while I'm here.
Thank you.
I mean, I can just land in a hangar too. It's not that big of a deal. Oh wait, is that a pad? That might be a pad. I think I found a pad.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I didn't know it had a pad.
Yeah, you just land on the outside, and then there's a way to get inside the station. When you go in the elevator, you'll see like landing pads and stuff. I'll just have to tell you what number pad I'm going to, so when you head to the elevator, it'll take you to the right pad. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You don't have to go all the way inside of the station to land. You can just, land on the outside.
I like this guy's suit.
Eh.
I didn't even know it had pad.
Yep. About to land right now. And you don't even have to request to land here either.
Oh.
Which is really cool. And you can make repairs from a pad as well. So if you just want to make quick repairs, but you don't want to like what's it called? You don't want to go inside, you can just, which I am actually going to have to do that right now. Refuel. And I guess while I'm doing that, let me cut the engine, switch everything to shields, just in case, even though I know it's an armistice zone. I always do that out of habit. I always cycle all my power to shields.
None of the elevators are working.
Uh-oh. That's not. Oh shit, I can't go out there. I don't have a helmet. I'm naked. Let me see if I can. Okay. It's okay, my stuff's working again. My mouse button's working again. So I don't have anything here though, so I can't switch anything from my local inventory to me. So let me see, what pad am I? I'm in pad 2. Alright, I was able to read it from the corner over there.
Okay. I would go to the pad, but all the elevators are stuck. And there's a collection of us here not understanding.
So there's a bunch of collection of people just keep killing themselves, backspacing, I'm guessing.
No, they're just right here. We're stuck.
I'm not really entirely sure what you can do at that point. The elevators are not working.
I got an idea.
What's that?
But it might make you stranded too.
Might make me stranded?
Possibly.
Why would it make me stranded?
Because it could get you here, but maybe not get you back out. If you landed in one of the bays and if you go to the elevator and come
you
here,
still
and
have
the
to take
elevator door.
You still have to take an elevator to get to the hangars.
Yep, you may not be able to get here at all. So, but our end is stuck.
All right,
And this is bullshit.
I'll try to see if that'll work. And see if the elevators will work for me. Let me see if I can go ahead and get a landing pad of my own, and then we'll see. Let's
Do
see.
not step off that elevator.
What?
Do not step off the elevator.
I won't. I'm gonna go to my pad. I'm gonna see if I can't get in there and see if it works for me. I mean, I doubt it. If it's not working for you guys, then it's probably not gonna work for me if you see a group of people over there. So that is something, to also consider as well. But I'll work on it. I'm gonna see.
That's what you gotta love about this game. You could die many number of ways. Mostly none of your fault.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so how's the streaming going?
That's fine. Usually, it takes a while for people to get in the stream anyway. That's why I like to start it early.
Complete. Have a pleasant stay.
We'll get to the interesting stuff short enough.
Well, it happens. You have to make cuts anyway. Especially when you have as many glitches as this game does.
Yeah. That's fine. Like I said, I don't even have any clothes, so I'll see if the elevator works. I just landed. I just touched down, so I'm gonna go ahead and
I have a few other of my friends that do streaming too. It was never something I could really get the time in to do. My son's in baseball. Almost always in some kind of sport when he's not.
Right. Well, I don't have kids, so for me it's, you know, just work and this.
Well, I do a lot of the work thing too. I've been a mechanic for practically ever. I had to quit doing that just because certain parts of me are just completely broken because of doing it for so long.
So I hear the elevator being called and coming, but it doesn't say elevator called. So we might have to exit to the main menu and then re-come back into the game. So since I landed here, it'll just put me back here when we come back into the game either way.
All
And
right.
we're in a party together, so I'm going to go ahead and quit to the main menu. And then let me know when you make it to the menu and I'll find us a game. Or you could try to find us a game in the lobby because I think you're the party leader.
No, you can take over. I don't mind. It is your stream too, so
I mean, it's
that
fine.
makes
I don't
sense.
mind. You can make me leader if you want to. But it's fine. You can. I don't have anybody else that's online right now, anyways.
I'm just grateful for the wealth of knowledge you've shared because there's a bunch of little things I didn't even know.
Yeah, like, you know, if you ever find yourself in Grimhex and you die and you end up there and you get that elevator glitch, there's actually a way to get out of the elevator too.
Hmm.
A lot of people don't know about that. You have to like click a very specific area on the floor under the carpet. It's not even the actual panel. It's because the elevator's duplicated itself and it moved the where the panel is. Weird, but yeah. Are you here?
I'm still here. I'm still waiting for my guy to refresh though.
Here, I'm gonna leave the party, and then I'm gonna invite you to my party.
Party invite received.
All right. And are you in the main menu?
Yeah, I'm in the main menu.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and search for a game now. It should pull you with me. There we go.
There it goes.
Hopefully we won't have that issue over at Cruel 1. I've actually only came to Cruel 1 for like some ship components and stuff. Usually I don't make my bed there. It's either at Everest or at Grimhex. I think the place that I spend my least time is at Microtech, unless it's like there's Jumptown going on.
I almost always get attacked at Grimhex, so I only go there if I'm needing to go there.
So like with Grimhex, yeah, usually people like, you know, in the current meta of the game, like right now, like you can always escape. It's like not really too threatening. Like people will start shooting at you, whatever, but you can always just, it's like the trick to Grimhex is plot your course while you're in the hangar, and then make sure you have your quantum up, and then once you basically are leaving, you know, you just spool up and just jump. You know, they can't really do anything to you. Alright, so let's see. But yeah, if you have like any questions about
I did find that there is a way to escape the prison.
Yes.
And if somebody's brave enough to come pick you up and succeed, you will probably die when you get shot down. And then you'll be right back in the prison with more time.
Yeah. Yeah, the interesting thing about the prison is like, yeah, you can escape, and then you can go to Security Post Korea and clear your crime stat. And then that's basically, I mean, that's fun. Like, I spent a lot of time on the opposite side of the law. It's a lot of fun.
Welcome to the ASOP
I can see it being a lot of
retrieval
fun.
system.
It's a little weird right now, though.
It just depends. Like, you know, if you're doing like criminal missions and stuff, because they do have criminal missions on a mission board for it's under personal. It's a lot of fun doing the criminal missions and stuff, but it's even more fun when you engage with other players that are trying to come and kill you, collect the bounty on you and stuff. And then at any point, if you want to clear your crime stat, you can just go to like Security Post Korea, clear your crime stat. But usually you want to get the highest possible like bounty level, which is crime stat of 5. have people come after you and everything, and basically just take out all the players that are coming after you. It's very satisfying. Coffee?
I mean, as long as you're not an ass about it, usually I don't mind people that play pirate.
So like with piracy, like, you know, any like person, you know, that does piracy, it's like I said, there's a fine line between like piracy and griefing. It's difficult because to somebody that doesn't want to engage in your play style or whatever you're doing, they're gonna call you a griefer. But the thing is, just because you don't like what other people are doing doesn't mean that they're griefing. They're giving you an option. Okay, you're a cargo hauler. You've got, let's say, 2 million worth of cargo. They're only asking you for 500,000 in AUEC. Most of these guys tell you to go F yourself, right? They tell you to screw off, whatever, and like, okay, well, here's the thing. You have two options.
Torpedo.
Yeah, I'm either going to blow your ship up, and 318 is going to have soft death, as well as I'm going to be able to shut your ship down, and I'm going to be able to take your stuff and get the full 2 mil out of it for selling it once I put it on my ship. Or you can pay me 500,000, go about your business, and you just lost 500,000. You're still going to get 1.5 mil. And then just indulge the piracy. That's it. You got pirated, man. Like, it takes time setting it up. It's not easy. You have to find the route that the person's going. You have to interdict them. You have to then make the terms with the person, which I'm telling you, piracy in 318, no one's going to talk to anybody. They're just going to blow people's ships up and take their stuff. Because no one wants to play ball. No one wants to actually... They're going to try to quantum jump. They're going to try to run away, you know, or they're going to try to fight back. So... they have to...
I think if you could have some kind of way to, you know, because most people have a comm, most people have a microphone. If you had some button where you could just quick hail your target, you know, I think that would probably help some.
Yeah.
Because then you can come over their ship comms right now. It's like, you know, shut your weapons and engines off and open your cargo bay, or we're going to blow a hole through it.
So the problem that I have with target hailing is that there is a keybind for it actually in your keybinds. It's just not something that you have set to something practical. You have to go look for it and then set it. But I'm in Hangar 5, by the way. But the issue is that like the issue that I have, and I'm sure that some other people have, is that for some reason my in-game audio doesn't work. So like you can hear me, but I cannot hear you. That's usually why I ask people for their Discord and, you know, do that kind of thing. Because for whatever reason, in-game chat does not work for me. So,
but then it also have to work for the other person too. They may not have heard you. They may not have that on. What am I doing?
Right. So, let me go ahead and fix up my UI HUD, which is, you know, I say this like almost every single time. I wish that when you set your HUD in your ship, it would stay the way you set it, but for whatever reason, it's not like that. So there's like so many different UI in your ship, and you know, obviously you want your ship's hull life and ship shields on the top visible, and you want your target as well on the top visible. But sometimes they'll put like your power management and other stuff, and I don't want to see all that stuff like as my primary. I want to know what my ship's life is and what my target's life is when I'm in combat. I feel like that's priority over everything else, you know? So, alright, I see you. Alright, let me close those doors. Alright. Let me know once you're in the turret. Let's get these hangar doors open, select the mission.
You are clear to launch.
Alright. So, Bounty Hunter. Let's see. We don't have any good ones here in the area right now. We got a player bounty. Let's see where he's at. These guys like to squat around a lot, so I'm going to share this mission with you now. It's Marcelo X Live X01. Alright. Let's go ahead and check where he's at, location-wise. He's probably over by Yella or Selin. Yeah, he's over by Yella, so 16 minutes last seen. He's probably at Grimhex, which, yeah, he is. So, he's probably squatting or AFK. So let's go ahead and head out and see if we can't get this guy. I'm not gonna spend too much time on him because, like I said, player bounties are... They don't exactly like to get caught and killed, so they like to run and stuff. We'll see what happens.
Oh, switch gyro mode.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Go over to where our target is. Over this way. Alright, make sure we don't hit any of these asteroids. Let's get away from this asteroid field as quick as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and clear that route. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why it's not popping up. Let me try to do a manual track to Yella. There we go. It's not letting me track Yella for some reason. This game. Alright. So what I'll probably have to do is... Oh, I know why. It's because technically I'm not out of the atmosphere, in quotations. Alright, cycling engines. Get the hell out of this place. I do wish that the Vanguard was a little bit, like its top speed was a little bit faster. But it being a heavy fighter and it being, you know, what it is, I mean, I totally understand. But still. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to quantum somewhere else. I don't want to quantum to... Yeah, there's Cruel 1. For whatever reason, it's just... being a pain. Won't let me quantum over anywhere else right now for some reason. Here, let me see if I can quantum over here. Yes, it will. Okay. Where's that? That's in this direction. Okay. I'll just do a quick quantum cancel and then see if it will let me, So yeah, if you're ever quantuming somewhere and you get this glitch that it won't let you quantum somewhere that you want to go, you just basically quantum somewhere else, and then you shut off the power to your ship, like all power, and then you go back to quantum, and it'll let you quantum where you want to go. Once again, it shouldn't have to be that way, but it's just one of those things that they need to fix, but we've, as a community, found a way around it. That's literally like 50% of Star Citizen. It's like, how do you guys play this game? Well, we just have workarounds.
Kind of go with it.
Yep.
I mean, you accepted it every time you sign on to the game. You do.
It's true.
They make you do it within 60 seconds.
Here's the thing. I don't have a problem because, first of all, it's... For an alpha, it's got, you know, a decent amount of things to do. Even just the flying and, you know, engaging with other people and just having fun, right? You know, you've got a number of things that you can do. And the fact that, you know, most games don't even let you play while they're developing. You know what I mean? So I'm totally fine with that.
It's hard. Oh.
What?
I thought that guy was still with us. Like, how?
I'm Horde.
I know. I'm thinking the other guy. He left earlier.
Yeah.
Finally.
The other guy's name was some... I don't even remember his name.
That's why you don't have a weird name like that. Mine's easy. That's why I made it that way.
Yep.
If you see it again, you might remember it well enough.
My name is short and simple.
Bingo.
Alright, so let's see. It's on the other side of Yella here. We might be able to quantum right to it. Yep, it's literally like right over there. Actually, that's where he is. Wait a second. Wait a second. That's not... That couldn't be him, right? No, that's not who we were playing with earlier. That'd be
no,
too funny.
I
know
don't
it started
think
with
that
an... I know it started with an M.
No, you're right, but that's not him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot the first part of your name, but I know you're Mesa. That's what I've been calling you.
Red works too. Most people call me Red.
Red Mesa, that's it, yep. So yeah, it's simple. It's you know, nothing too crazy. So this guy's been here for 23 minutes. So I don't think we're just gonna see him here unless he's got a group of friends with him. It's possible.
Grimhex.
Yeah, this is Grimhex, yeah.
Yeah, there's somebody behind us.
He doesn't want anything. He's just heading to Grim. That's what I'm saying, like, people, you know, we can scan him. I can see what he's about. Let's see. Alright, his name is Surf Sniper. He's in, what is he in? Action UEE. He's in a light fighter. Anvil Arrow, so he's in an arrow. Okay. I don't like to lock on to people because it gives them the feeling that you're an aggressor or you're a hostile.
Okay, so how can you scan them without logging on to them?
You have a scan option, so you have to look in your buttons and see what's bound. But you have a way to scan. It'll tell you everything about the systems. Like, it'll tell you what guns they have, what's outfitted on their ship. It'll tell you the name of the player, the name of the ship that they're using, what kind of missiles they have. Like, if you get closer, the closer you get, the better readings you're going to get. But you can get a lot of information off of scanning versus just targeting.
Because I'm just getting into the combat side of it, and I'm really enjoying it so far, but there's a lot of details that I'm not knowing about that are even there.
Right.
So, later we'll go over that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you have any questions whatsoever, like, please feel free to ask. You know, I love being able to, like, help people out and stuff. So this guy looks like he's been squatting here for a while. So I'm just going to grab a VHRT since we have him available now. I'm going to share that, and we're going to go ahead and track this. Alright, so I'm sharing now.
No.
Okay, so... Let's see, where this, let me make sure I'm on the right mission now. Accepted.
No, I love my Retaliator, but the problem with my Retaliator is it literally is a one-man ship. It has no defense except for torpedoes.
Oh, you
which is
can't.
not an option.
Yeah, you can't fly a Retaliator with, as a one-man ship. Like, there's no way.
So I got her, and, you know, you can fully fly it, though having two gunners is definitely, you know, a plus.
Oh yeah, I mean you can fly it, but in any situation when you have other players that are going to be an opportunist and take advantage of, oh okay, this guy's playing by himself, they're going to blow you up because the turn rate, there's absolutely no way physically possible that you're going to be able to keep up with, you know, other ships. You know what I mean? It's going to be really, really difficult. Right. So they'll take advantage of that and, you know, basically like blow you up, which I think people that do that are kind of dumb because I don't see what the fun is in blowing up somebody that can't defend themselves.
No, I want somebody to fight back.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
It's like the other day. I took down this one ship, and there's this red. It was of all things, it was a caterpillar, and it was a crippled caterpillar that I was supposed to take out, so I tried to board the ship.
Right.
I couldn't board the ship. But you should. You should be able to cripple a ship, go, breach
So
the breach the ship,
you
and
can
kill a commander.
you just have to shoot the hangar doors with enough firepower, and they'll open after a time.
Oh,
and then-
no shit.
You can either shoot it with your ship, or you can shoot it if you have enough ammo, like a shotgun or a railgun or something. Just shoot the ship hangar doors in a specific spot, and they'll open. Then you can board it. They're going to make it easier, in the future, but you can also use your cutting tool as
Breaching
well.
charges would be how I would go with on that.
Well, you know how you have the plasma cutter, like for the multi-tool? You can actually use that as well,
Yeah.
and just cut the ship door open as well. There's a lot of things that, people like just don't do just because, boarding is not a really big popular thing these days unless you're a pirate.
I think you should have to board the ship. I think if you want to take its cargo, you have to board the ship.
Oh, you have to, yeah. If you're doing piracy and if you intend to do that, yeah, you have to. That's like kind of part of the loop right now. All right, so we're approaching
So it
our targets.
also would mean maybe slow down the combat some to where you have to damage the ship in a way you can loot the ship.
And they're doing that too.
If she pop,
They're actually changing the combat model, so they're going to slow down the combat speeds. There's going to be a combat mode, there's going to be a quantum boost mode, and then a quantum drive mode.
we have a Valkyrie. We have a Warden.
Yeah, I see
we
the
have
Warden, the Valkyrie, and I see another Warden. So the Warden's going to be the main target. Thank you. And, okay, so... Okay,
Two
here's what we're
Wardens.
doing. Yep. We're going to head over for this, this big
Big
large... Yep.
Gotcha.
And see if we can't get them to come over to
Oh,
us.
thank you for the tip on that, because this works so much better with that gyro thing off, on, whichever
All right.
it is. We're
There
getting
it
shot at.
comes. Yep, I see him. Alright, go ahead and engage.
Oh, shit. I didn't expect them to pop fast.
Yeah, man. I'm using distortion, laser, and ballistics. So the distortion's going to take the ship shields down. The lasers is going to help to basically add damage. And then we've got ballistics that goes directly through shield and hull. So okay. So I'm not going to use ballistics this time around. I'm just going to use you want to go for the target first? All right.
Oh, he's already shooting at us.
Done. That was without ballistics. Here's the last one. Right in front of us. Alright. You got him?
No, I was watching your gun. Yeah, I can. Go ahead. I was very amused by that thing.
Yeah, so this is
And
what it
that's-
looks like. This is what it looks like with just the lasers and the distortion. This is what it looks like with both, with all three. Yeah. So that's it. We're done. Mission done. Move on to the next one. I love this freaking ship, man.
Now,
that's it.
can you take and say make the Retaliator is equally effective? What kind of options do you have with torpedoes? What kind of options do you have with missiles? See, now I'm comparing everything
Okay.
going on to what I've done in Elite, and you could take and get missiles with anti-shield torpedoes, anti-shield warheads, and they would send out shockwaves, and they'd fuck shields off, but they would do nothing to the ship.
So if that's the case, we can look on Urkel Games right now. I can literally pull up another window and then grab that window, bring it over here, and we can go to Urkel, and we can look up the specs that you specifically want for the Retaliator, right? and we can see what we can outfit it with. So I can do that right now while we're just kind of floating off in space and stuff like that. It's no big deal. So just waiting for that to come on live, and then let's see, where are we? Yeah, we're just in the middle of space right now, so we're fine. We're decoupled, so we're just kind of like going wherever. So let's see. So Urkel Games, ships, okay. So go to ships and vehicles.
Hey, bank right for me, will you?
Bank right?
Bank right.
Bank right, okay.
That here, right there's fine.
Right here? Okay.
Hold it. Yeah.
We're getting too close to the planet or something?
No, you had a good looking spot and you were just at the wrong angle.
Okay. So, alright, so we're gonna go to, what is it considered? Is it considered like, it's definitely a combat. Yeah, it's a combat ship. Is it a Corvette?
Go ahead.
Is it a Corvette? Is it a gunship? It's a gunship, right?
I think it's actually a gunship.
Okay, so let's see. Redeemer is a gunship. Okay, so the Retaliator has to be something else. Heavy salvage, interceptor, interdiction, light fighter, light freight.
Bomber.
It's considered a bomber.
Considered a bomber.
Heavy bomber.
Heavy bomber.
Okay, so let's.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah.
For that.
My camera on my phone because I don't know how to take screenshots.
There it is, Retaliator. Okay, so now we're gonna load that up. And we see every single stock weapon that you have here. The weapons are important, but just as equally as important are going to be the coolers and the power plant and all that stuff is going to be just as important too. So we can start from left and move to right. So it already has a size 3 Panther. It looks like, let's see. Size 3 Panther is fine. You don't have to change that. So stock, the Panthers are fine. So yeah, size 2s. Badgers are also fine, unless you want to put like some distortion weapons on there. You can do that if you wanted to, or neutron weapons like the NDB-28s. But let's look at what's really important. You said missiles and stuff like that. Let's see. So you have size 9s. That's what you have. You have size 9s. So for the Retaliator, what you're gonna want is going to be electromagnetic, which are the Seekers, which I think you have the Argos, which are heat-seeking. You want EM missiles, which are electromagnetic. Those are going to be the ones that you're going to want to outfit it with. So you're going to put EM missiles. So you're going to replace your Argos with your EMs. They're the Seeker IXs. So I think that's 9, Seeker 9s.
Yeah, Seeker IX would be Seeker 9.
So yeah, so then for your shields, you have stocked the full stops. You don't want those. Actually, you either want to put a FR-76, since you have 2, there's a number of things that you can do depending on what type of build you're doing. So I would recommend putting 2 FR-76s because it has more hull HP. So like everything here has a calculator. It does all the calculations and stuff, so you can literally see everything on this list. So as a matter of fact, like on what I'll do, since I have you now on Discord, is once I outfit everything here, I'm going to take a screenshot of what you need. This way you're going to have a list of what I recommend you put on the ship.
Does it by chance say where you need to go to get these things?
Yeah, actually it does. If you're like on the website, it'll tell you where to get everything. Once you click on the item that you want, it'll pop up on the right-hand side, in the right-hand corner. If you want, you can pull up the website with me. It's erkul.games. Urkel Games.
ERKUL. Oh, there it is.
Yep. So you're going to go to ships and vehicles underneath data. And then it's going to be under combat and heavy bomber, like you were saying earlier. So in the meantime, while you're pulling that up, I'm going to figure this out. All right, so Maelstrom Power Plant is not bad at all. So we can look at other things like you want to keep power as well as like your signature as well as how much hull HP you have. The JS400s are going to be the best. So you're going to want to do 2 JS400s. And then for the coolers, let's see what we have. I think it's the Arctics. So what we're going to do is I think the snow packs. Yeah, the snow packs are what you're going to want. They're the size 2 industrials. It gives you like the best cooling and also gives you the best hull HP as well. So the snow packs are, you're going to put 2 snow packs on there. And then as far as the quantum drive, the Crossfield is perfectly fine. It's like probably, in my opinion, the best stock quantum drive you can get. But for size 2, yeah, honestly, I wouldn't even change that. The Crossfield is fine. Honestly, it's fine. But if you did want to upgrade it for something that's slightly faster, you can do the XL1. But I would recommend just leaving it alone. It's not worth the money to upgrade. It's not that big of a difference in speed. Plus, you sacrifice some fuel economy as well.
It's a bomber.
Yeah. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and I'm going to send this to you. So this way you can pull up everything that that you're going to need. Oops.
Yeah, mine's not pulling up on my side, but that's fine.
So I'm gonna just send this to you on Discord. Just one moment. Out the way. Let's pull up the Discord really quickly. Dead Man Day.
That would be the old handle. I need to fix that, but hey, it works. I haven't really used much of this in a long time.
So I'm gonna copy this now. Copy, and I'm gonna paste it here. And I just sent you the image. It should be sending. So that's what I recommend that you outfit it with. Basically the guns that you already have that come stock, like the lasers and stuff, like those are fine the way they are. You don't even have to worry about that. So it's kind of beneficial because you're not gonna have to spend. Oh, that's a nice shot, man.
That's not the good one.
Damn, that's a really nice shot. All right, so but that's what I recommend for Urkel. So I'm gonna go ahead.
I couldn't get this other one the way I wanted. I wanted the whole gun, but the color was nice.
All right, let's see. Do I have any? Okay. Let's go to Bounty Hunter and do another. Let's see what we have available. We have a high-risk target, tracking, and sharing. Okay. Well, this is the same. Hold on. This is the same Protem that we have. I'm going to abandon him because he's just squatting at Grimhex. So I'm waiting for.
He's probably getting drunk.
Who knows? That's what ends up happening with a lot of these guys. You know, they end up not leaving Grimhex. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've waited like 2 hours once to get a guy. It's not really ideal.
Well, see, that's kind of where I like my torpedoes, but here's the thing. Do I want something that just knocks out shields and makes a show, or do I want something that has some kind of high yield? I mean, I don't really know. I didn't really know what was out there. Or is there something where you can get a torpedo that is more maneuverable and harder to shoot down?
Right. All right, so here we go. I'm sharing this with you. You got it?
I've had a problem pulling up my internet. So yeah, it's not pulling up on my side there, but I have your images.
Yeah, appreciate it. It looks good.
It does look good.
Alright, let's see if we can't find us this target. Where did he go? I might have to untrack and retrack. That's the thing about this game, too. Let me see.
I don't see where it shows where to get it, though.
Yeah, I'm untracking and retracking the mission. Sometimes that'll help. So let's see.
Oh, I was
Usually-
talking about the item lists.
Oh,
Snapbacks, no.
yeah, it's above the. Yeah, I'm just showing you what to get. So when you go to the website, you just go there, and then it'll tell. Like if you see on the right hand side, it says like where the stuff is. You have to actually click on like actually click on what you're looking for, and then it'll show you there. It'll show you in that little box.
Okay.
But I mean, we can go do that like today if you want to. Like when we complete this mission, if you want, we can go do that now.
Sure.
I don't mind taking you
Well,
around.
I might be able to get a few toys. I might be able to look at some of the torpedoes and such, but I've got like 2 million.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't mind donating some money to you.
Okay, well, good. It's good. It's always fun to blow stuff up with friends.
Yeah, I don't mind, man. It's all about having fun.
Oh, you remember that thing I told you earlier?
What's up?
The color was fucking nuts.
The color?
You'll understand here in a second.
Okay.
This is just a stock shot, not cut, not brushed. I twisted the colors on yours just a bit to cut the glare out,
Okay.
but you'll see shortly. And this is the that lovely eclipse that spit me out into space.
All right. I'm gonna stand by here. Oh, that looks cool.
I love the eclipse. It looks so good. I just wish it wouldn't die so easy.
Yeah, I fought an eclipse during Jumptown, and I was probably, I want to say my hull HP on my Gladius was about 1800 out of 2000 something, right? And I came in to do repairs, actually. He was squatting at one of the landing strips, and I still killed it. So I understand. All right, we're approaching our enemies now.
All right, I'm paying attention.
We got a Freelancer miss. That's the first thing that pops up. Let's go ahead and do a quick scan. See what else pops up in the area. Alright, so I'm definitely going to head low to the ground here on this one. Because I'm going to scoop up. I'm going to try to get them to follow us into space. So I'm kind of going to do like a swooping maneuver.
I got you.
We got another Vanguard Warden. Alright, they're targeting.
Who didn't show him dirty? There's the other guy.
And then we got a Saber. The Saber's gonna be priority.
I've got the saber. Other guy went red. He's out.
Alright.
I don't know why they have that effect on with the gyro thing, because that is the most awful thing ever.
What? Not being able to.
I don't
yeah.
know. That is terrible.
I agree.
And the second you turn it off, it's fine.
Alright, here we go. Target. Alright, one of his engines is down. We're gonna go ahead and spin around him. VTOL. Cycling to power. All right, go for it. Wait, what just
I
happened?
want to see a torpedo. Huh? What's going on? What's wrong?
He desynced.
Huh?
He desynced. I don't know what happened to him. He just
Did he
oh,
just die?
oh, I think we killed our target already, and then he just disappeared. That's what it was. Usually that happens. Yeah, that's usually why I leave the targets for last. But that's okay. I'm gonna stop using ballistics since we have 1800 left, just in case we come encounter with a player. I usually save like my torps and like stuff like that for like if we get one of the, on the off chance that we end up meeting up with some guy. But yeah, if you want, we can run and do some of these upgrades for you. We can go find a place to go call your ship and then fly around and do that. Or what we can do is, how long does it take for you to claim your ship?
It depends on where we go. I don't remember where I've left it.
Well, it's the same time for, like, it doesn't matter where you are. Just how long, like, does it take? Is it, like, 10 minutes? Is it 5 minutes?
Usually it's out of 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. So, because what we can do is we can just drive to where we need to go for, like, the parts. And then we can just
Oh, I blacked out again.
we could just claim it there, and then end up just having you claim it, and then like put it onto your ship. So, because that's a whole other thing, is putting stuff onto your ship is its own thing. So let me go ahead and first things first. Let me move this over here. Pull up Urkel Games. Just make sure that I'm not gonna crash into anything. Let's go ahead and just go straight. Yeah. I don't want to go back into the planet and crash or anything like that. All right, so let's go back to Urkel Games. Pull this up. GPS calculator. All right. So let's see. Where would we get the most important things? I think for you are going to be, because before we put any of like the missiles and stuff, you're going to want shields. Of course, you're going to want shields. The FR-76s I think are here over by Cruel. So let's see. It's at Orison, Grim Hex, and Cruel 1. Yeah, so we can go to Cruel 1 at the Platinum Bay. And oops, I did not mean to do that. And that's where you would buy that. So I think your ship's at Cruel 1 anyway. So we can go ahead and go to Cruel 1 first.
Yeah, most of my ships get stored at Cruel 1, so it's probably going to be there. It's just off the hip.
That's fine. I just wanted to see, where the most important components are going to be your shields, your coolers, and your power plant. Those are the three most core things, because whenever, you get attacked, you want the most shield life so that your hull doesn't get compromised. So we'll go ahead and, let's see, Crew L1 should be up here somewhere, I thought. There's her L4, Arc L3. Crew L1's right here. Okay. Alright. This is pretty exciting. This is going to be your first time upgrading a ship.
I love that ship, though.
It's a cool ship. And I like the fact that, you're, reaching out to people to fly it. Most people, they'll buy stuff like a Hammerhead, which is supposed to, be a fully crewed ship. And they'll fly it alone and then be like, why am I dying? Well, you're taking a fully crewed ship and you're flying it solo. So,
Right.
Yeah, it's just nice to see. It's definitely nice to see.
Well, it definitely worked out, like, say, in Elite Dangerous, you didn't necessarily need two crewmen on the ship. I mean, granted, you couldn't walk around and physically man the post, but you had spots. You could assign a gunner.
Right.
If you take something like an Anaconda, which is a large frigate, and you have nothing but turrets on it, well, if you don't have that set up right, you can only personally shoot mostly forward. Or the turrets take over and you're shooting, you can't see where you're shooting. You get a gunner on there, they have of a entire ship's worth of guns to just cloud the sky with rounds. It's wonderful. Now the Redeemer's fun just because it's just, good God, it's a lot of shit. It's a little ship with a lot of guns.
The Redeemer, it's funny you say you consider that a little ship. I mostly, like this for me is like my comfort zone for like big ships. I think the biggest ship that I feel comfortable like flying in combat is something like, and once again it depends, because like I'll fly like an MSR, but like I like light fighters, but my favorite ship are the Vanguard series. These are my favorite types of ships. So you know, we got a ship here actually to our left. I'm gonna scan him real quick. Yeah, he looks like he's closing distance too. What's he in? He's in a Blade? He's in a light freight. He's in a Mustang. Okay, he's coming our way. He's about to pass us. Let's see what he's gonna do. Don't attack us, man. You're gonna die in 2 seconds. Please don't do it. Just go, dude. Just go.
You talking about the Comet here?
Yeah, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this guy in the Mustang over here. That, you know, I want to make sure he's going to the station and not trying to attack us because it's a death sentence. I'm not one of those guys that sees an opportunity to just blow every ship I see, you know?
Well, maybe he kind of took a long loop around the long way just because your ship is kind of, I mean, it's
intimidating.
It's got big shoulders.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and request docking and close these wings. So there's a whole world of difference in this game versus like Elite. Like you've got flying coupled versus decoupled. You've got enhanced stick precision mode. You've got stagger fire mode. You've got VTOL. You've got so many different flight modes that you're gonna have to become accustomed with in like flight combat and things like that. It takes time, but it's overwhelming at first when you hear all these different things and you're like, oh my goodness, like there's so much stuff. But, you know, with practice, you practice one thing at a time, you master one thing at a time, you get comfortable, and then, you know, you move on to the next thing, you know? It's not like, hey, learn everything at once.
I had to say that it took me longer than I care to mention how to learn to actually use the missiles.
Right.
Oh, you push on the wheel. Okay. Simple enough. Still felt stupid.
No reason to feel stupid, man. This game it doesn't hold your hand for learning things. You have to just figure things out, which I personally like that about the game. It makes it feel more immersive. Like it's like, hey man, trial error, figure things out. Versus most games that just hold your hand. But they are going to come out with like a training mode.
Elite used to not give you any kind of tutorial. There was no entrance into it. You just crashed several times in a row until you didn't.
Right. Yeah, a lot of people that came to Stardust Citizen actually came from Elite or from EVE Online.
I can see that.
Funny enough, yeah. Me,
Well,
I never
I've
played.
got a buddy of mine asking me about the two. He's like, well, I've got an Xbox. I can get Elite. It's like, well, Elite's fun. If you've never played Elite, Elite is great.
The thing is,
I've been with Elite.
I played Star Citizen first.
It's the being stuck in the cockpit. Once you play Star Citizen one time without even flying a ship, you're done. You can't play Elite anymore. You can stand there on the ground and stare at your ship. It's over.
Yeah. Like I actually bought Elite. Actually, funny story enough, I bought it after I bought SC, and I would have played it if it worked with my flight sticks right away, but because I had to go and set the buttons, and I saw how much like stuff I had to set in Elite, and I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna play Star Citizen.
Now, the difference that I do like is the fact that you can go anywhere.
No. Well, this is gonna have 100 systems at some point, so there's gonna be a lot over 1,000 planets is what's been promised. So
yeah, and there's no need for any more than that.
No, there is no need. There's honestly, I'll be honest with you, there's no need for 100 planets. I would take 100 planets.
You can cross the solar system. Not the solar system, across the across the galaxy in a ship is a very cool thing.
And
but
the
once
thing
you've
is,
done it, you're
yeah.
over it.
in this game, the thing is, the travel time is like as close to realistic, I guess, as you can get without someone wanting to rip their hair out.
You're naked.
Yes, I am. I haven't had gear in a while, but okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and store my ship, and then you don't have to call your ship. Just make sure that your ship is stored here, and then we'll go get the stuff that you need and everything like that.
Okay, Retaliator. It is not here. It looks like it is. It's not
Okay.
destroyed.
So
It's at Everest.
go ahead and call it here, and then while we go shopping and stuff, it'll eventually get here.
Welcome. Your insurance claim has been sent.
I'll expedite that. It'll be here in 10 minutes.
Okay,
Please visit us again.
that is totally fine. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm like brain farting here. I already passed what I'm looking for. I'm looking for
Visit us again. Goodbye.
my Harbinger, and I'm over here passing it like 100 times. Alright, so it's been stored. Alright, so we're going to go to the Platinum Bay. And this is where we're going to get your shields. And potentially some other parts. We'll see once we get there. So we have to take the elevator. Follow the naked guy.
Usually my stick's the big yellow guy. Hi, I'm red.
Are the elevators not working here at all? Like, seriously? Okay, I was about to say... Alright, so we're going to
this
go
guy in
to...
blue stick back in your butt.
What about my butt? Oh, what the heck? He just spawned out of my ass. Alright, so Platinum Bay, I think, is upstairs. Yep, it's right over here.
You've created quite a following with your ass, sir.
Okay, so you can take this kiosk over here, and I'll grab this one over here. Okay, so make sure that it's set to the Cruel Ambitious Dream Station at the top where it says Choose Destination. And then you're going to go to Systems. And then on the right hand, you're going to go to not Power Plant, Shields, Shield Generators. You're going to be looking for the FR-76. You're going to buy 2 of those.
2 FR-76. 2 of those.
Yes, 2 of those are going to be 38,250 a piece, so it's going to be a pretty penny.
Okay, I've got 2 of those, and
Okay.
it was a pretty penny.
All right, so once you buy those, let's see what else you're going to need that's going to be here. So let me go back to Urkel, and let's see if the coolers are here as well. So, because you're going to want the snowpacks. So, Cruel 1, yep. So you're going to want the snowpack coolers as well. Those are the 2 size 2s. You're going to want 2 of those as well.
1 and 2.
Okay. So let's see. Next is the power plant. I believe we have to go to Area 18 for this one, or New Babbage. Let's see. Area 18, Her L2, or Orison. So yeah, we have to go to Area 18 for the power plant, but that's okay. We'll get there when we get there. As far as Quantum Drive, we said we we're going to leave that alone. And so we just have to go to 18 to get the last bit. So now, to apply what you just got, we have to wait for your ship to arrive. But before we do that, I'm going to show you. So hit F1. And when you go to your Moby glass, you see all the way like to the left where it says Comlink. To the right of that, you're going to see Vehicle Loadout Manager.
Right.
When you click on that, up top, it's going to say Select a Ship, and whatever's in your hangar here, you'll be able to select your ship from here. And then once you select that ship that's there, on the left-hand side, you're going to see Systems, Paints, Vehicle, Weapons, and all that. So within Systems, you're going to be able to see what your coolers are, your power plants, all that stuff. You're going to click on it, and then it'll give you it'll give you a little border, and then right and left side, you'll be able to click on what you want to replace. And then once you switch everything out, it's going to give you an option to apply the switch, and then you're going to accept that, and that's it. So once we get your ship here, we'll be able to get that started. In the meantime,
Now, I suppose any components that you can cross over, you can peel off of one ship and stick onto another.
Absolutely,
There is
yeah.
some modularity.
So something that I recommend, conveniently enough, the parts that you're going to take off your ship are going to be here. But usually, like, let's say if your main location is somewhere else, what you can do is, what was I going to say? What you can do is take that, put it in your ship's inventory, fly to wherever your main place is, and then drop it off there. So just to not be naked, I'm going to buy an undersuit. And maybe some gear. I'm going to send you like 2 million.
Nice choice.
Sure.
If you
I
need
better
any more,
can't be-
let me know.
I shouldn't.
No, I think that should be plenty for like upgrades. I don't even think you're going to spend 1 million on upgrade. Well, maybe. We'll see.
Well,
No, no.
typically, I'm pretty frugal anyway, so... Hey, there's my toy gun.
So we got undersuit on. We're gonna get armor now. So let's see. It's something that looks good. Okay. So typically what I like to wear. So we'll go ahead and grab what I like to wear. It's processing my transaction like forever. It's taking so long.
Good purchase.
Alright, let's get this helmet.
You want a Stormwall plushie?
Sure, why not? Give me 1 second. Let me finish getting this armor. I'll be right with you. Alright, I'm gonna buy these pants.
Nice desk receptionist come back there. And I'll be right with you.
I'll be right with you. Just hold on. Stand by.
No, I used to do Chrysler Tech Line. I understand. And by the way, that is something I never, ever want to do again.
I don't blame you.
Because technicians that are angry about something they're working on and want to talk to Chrysler about is the worst fucking job ever.
I imagine. To be honest,
Because they are mad.
I'm not a big
and they
fan.
want to shoot that car.
Yikes. I'm not really a big fan of like engaging in customer service whatsoever. That's why I don't really work in that field.
I know.
I could never do it ever
It's
again.
It's not
Hey!
customer service. They're your employees.
Oh no.
They're technicians in a shop. Oh, hey, plushie.
Yeah, I actually wanted to buy one of these, but they were sold out.
What?
So you can buy these from CIG. This one and the Penguin, you can actually buy these like physical, like real ones. They're like $45.
That's okay. I want one so long as it add up to my freaking whatever that is, concierge thing.
But they were sold out. Yeah, they were sold out. I wanted to buy the Penguin and the. So I was gonna get the Penguin for myself, and then I was gonna get the whale octopus for CJ, but they were both sold out. I was upset. Yay!
I love that thing. I want.
Yay!
My wife even said I could have one if I could find them. I just hadn't found them at the time because they were sold out, I think.
So like if you go to like the website, the same website that you purchased the game from,
Yeah.
you can actually, if they're in stock, you can actually find the actual physical plushie. It's just they're always sold out because they're like high demand.
No, the only one they had in stock, I remember it now, the only one they had in stock was the Pico the Penguin ball.
They have the Pico the Penguin slippers right now, but that's it. So your ship should be here. Let's go ahead and see if we can apply your upgrades. I think it's been about 10 minutes, right?
Now we can take a look. It's something to do.
Okay. And while you apply your stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and go downstairs and buy some guns.
Oh God, I don't need to go all the way. It is not here yet.
Okay. And you expedited it already, so it's probably like 2 minutes away.
But you can't see how long it will take to get there. All you can see is that it's not there yet.
You can see if you go to the kiosk, it'll tell you like
I'm doing. I'm already most of here.
yeah.
You see, the reason I want a game con is because I don't mind playing here like this because it's just me in the house. I'm kind of got the room dark. It's raining outside. But my
Yeah.
wife would totally watch the thing if I wasn't tied to the keyboard. If I was on the 44 seconds. If I was on the couch with a game con, she's not going to complain because most of the time she's playing her Switch anyway.
Okay. Well, that's nice. At least you both have, you know, stuff that you can do together, you know, in the same room and stuff, you know?
Well, we will until ball season starts, and then I probably won't play it nearly as often.
I mean, can't blame me, you know?
'Cause he'll be I
Are
love
you-
baseball. The food's better.
Are you gonna get the, are you gonna get that, like, 85-inch OLED in your living room?
I can't afford that yet. In about 3 years, when the price drops some, yeah, probably.
Hey, we just got paid for completing we just got paid for a bounty, apparently, that we didn't do. Just got 18 grand. I didn't do anything. I just select.
Who knows?
Yeah, he must have crashed. That's great. That's hilarious. They're not selling any guns here. They're just selling a bunch of ammo. They got pistols and stuff. Let me see if they got something on the wall. They got like the P8s and stuff, but I'm not really interested in a P8. Let's see what they got here. Let me see if they got anything on the walls. They do. Got some shotguns. They got a gallant
Now, does
rifle.
it have to be on the pad or just stored in the station?
It has to just be like in as long as it's stored. As long as it's stored, yeah. So now you just go to F1 and it's stored in the station and you check it out there. Go to your vehicle manager. What's this? Gallant Night Stalker rifle. Alright, I'll buy it. Why not? Alright, confirm purchase.
It's a good cheap buy.
Yeah. Let's see, make sure it's in my inventory. Alright, so it's in my inventory.
Well, I usually run around with the Dakota because if it usually for what I'm doing, if it takes more than 2 shots, I'm in deep shit anyway.
I use an FS9. 100-round magazines and...
No, if I
honestly-
intend to get in trouble, I'm taking a light machine gun.
Let's see.
No, not quite like no fire quite like suppressing fire.
Yeah, the FS9's the LMG. Well, there's the FS9 and the FS5. I think it's the 5.
See, what you do is you get somebody with a really good shot and a really big gun, and you lay that thing on top of a box and you hold it down while he creeps around and takes a shot.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean, I'm big on sniping. It's just in this game there's not really much of an incentive for
No. The breaching and clearing a hole in the ground isn't really fun when you think you've shot everybody in a room and they literally spawn all around you and everybody dies.
Yeah. I agree. I'm looking for ammo for the ow that hurts. For this damn rifle. I haven't seen it yet.
Don't do that either.
Huh? Gallant
Use
rifle
it, ow.
battery. Oh, I rolled my junk. Yeah.
Yeah, don't sit on that.
Yeah, no, it's not great. You know.
Okay, so we've got cooler. Okay, how you do that? Oh. How do I change that?
So, here, give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at it with you. So when you go to the vehicle loadout manager and you select your ship, You're gonna go and you're gonna click on the. So you're under systems. You click on cooler. On the right hand side, you're gonna see the cooler you want to change. You're gonna click on that, and then equip it, and then just finish doing that for everything. And then at the bottom, you're gonna see where it's gonna ask you to apply or accept or something like that. You're gonna click that, and that's it. It's done.
Okay, so cooler, snowpack,
Mm-hmm.
Arctic, equip snowpack,
Mm-hmm.
shield generator,
Gonna be the FR-76s.
FR-76, unequip,
Yep.
FR-76. All right.
All right, and then we just got to go to Area 18 and get your power plant, and you're pretty much good to go. Actually, wait, I got to see where your missiles are going to come from. So I'm pretty sure that's at 18 as well, but let me just double check. So the
Well, since we're on the topic of missiles,
yep, they're at
and
18
you
as
got
well.
to do it. Oh,
So
okay.
conveniently, they're both at Dumpers Depot. So let's just check and make sure that they use the same missile racks. So let's see. So this uses it's a size 9. They're both size 9s, so they have to use the same rack, I'm sure. Yeah. So it's just getting the EMs. So yeah, we just got to make one stop. Actually, this was pretty convenient that we were at Crew 01. And then the same way you apply your missile, the same way you applied your stuff here is the same way you apply your missiles. So let's go ahead and finish getting the rest of your stuff. Did you want to fly your ship there instead of calling it? Or did you want to just go over there and call it again?
We certainly can do it either way. I mean, I can fly it, you can fly it, we can fly in yours, you can fly in mine, whichever. I don't care. You can throw a rope around it and fly it, ride it on top of it if you want.
All right.
That would be great pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly my my Harbinger.
No, nobody's going to expect anything to happen. A Harbinger escorting a Retaliator? What are we hunting?
To the ASAP
Oh,
vehicle
we already
retrieval
did
system.
one.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
If you think about it, the EM torpedo,
Vehicle has been delivered to the
you could
following
probably
locations
start
again.
on a
Goodbye.
hammerhead with one of those. Come in fast and hit the hammerhead first with a EM torpedo, and the rest is guns.
Well, yeah, when you think about it, right now the meta electromagnetic torpedoes, so like any ship that's not running a stealth build is pretty much, I want to say like 85% going to get hit by it. Like unless they start throwing all their flares and noise fast enough to, or they're flying through asteroids to try to get away from, the missiles, they're more than likely going to get hit. So going to
I
Hangar
wonder
2.
if it shuts the ship down at all. Now I'm curious. I want to see just what it does.
Oh, electromagnetic missiles is just basically like, it's just, so like, heat-seeking missiles, they're attracted to heat signatures. Electromagnetic is just your ship components that, they produce electricity. It tracks onto that. So there's, like, you can slow down your ship, or you can turn your ship off to try to reduce the signature of, like, the heat or the EMs, but the possibility of the EMs is just a lot less. So it's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, it's really strong right now, the EM missiles.
Well, if they do anything like Elite did, they'll nerf the crap out of them. It'll take
They
20
did.
missiles to do it.
They did nerf them, and they're still strong. They're still really strong.
Okay. Now, when you talk about any kind of naval warfare, it doesn't take but one torpedo to sink some of the biggest ships.
Oh yeah, I think it should be like that. If you get hit direct with something and your shields are down, there's no reason why, because the shields are supposed to take the splash damage of most of the explosion. It absorbs the shock, right? But the thing is, if your shields are down, there's no reason you should be able to, take any kind of missile fire. Your hull should be breached immediately. Your ship shouldn't be able to, the components have been fried. It's just so many things that should be happening that aren't. But once again, it's a video game, so it's like, where do you draw the line between realistic and video game? people are already
On the
complaining.
other hand, as I'm walking through through the neck of this ship, you want to talk about them trying to be realistic. You're literally looking at this entire size 9 torpedo in its tube the whole way up front of the ship.
Yeah.
That's how realistic they take this shit. So throw them a thought. They will probably listen.
The problem is that there's as many people that like PvP like I do. There's too many. The large amount of people that don't want PvP are the ones that you see on Spectrum complaining on their website. Like, the more that they add the realism, like taking away Armistice zones, and make it more realistic. Adding that you can only clear your crime stat at one station, adding, more realistic combat modes and things like that. People complain because they're like, they can't handle the fact that you have to engage with other people and life's not fair. Boo-hoo, cry me a river. It's one of those situations. CIG doesn't care. They laugh about it. But they really think that people they're developing a game that's their vision. No one's going to change their mind about, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
But if you send a message cordial about it and say, hey, here's a thought, and leave it at that, don't cry about it. Just say, hey, I had a thought.
Oh, yeah, no.
What do you think?
For sure. But I'm just talking about those players
that used to be great about it.
Like those players that like don't want any PvP. Like, they're like, yeah, we shouldn't. Like, we should have an area of the game where it's just players that want to run cargo or do box missions and not be affected by any other player coming and killing them or whatever. And it's like, in what fairy tale world do you live in that every single day you leave the house, there's a potential possibility that you may die? It's not a guarantee that you're just going to have a cookie cutter world, every single day. It's like, bad things happen. You can't control what happens.
Where we going, Harry?
ArcCorp, yeah.
ArcCorp.
Yes, sir. So, I don't know. I look at things like that, and everything that they're doing, I enjoy. I love everything that they're doing with the game. I'm glad that they're not taking, some of the criticism to heart about, like, PvP stuff, and that they're continuing to do what they want to do versus, like, the complaints that they're getting from people that basically want a single-player game, which I don't understand. Like, you're playing an MMO. Nobody plays an MMO for a single-player game. The thing is that it's such a niche game, it's a space sim, that people are like, oh, I just want to do what I want to do and play single-player. But it's like, it's designed to play with other people. That's why they make these multi-crew ships and things like that. Ships that have
this ship I'm
specific
flying,
roles.
for example, you cannot fly it by yourself. You have access to torpedoes. It is basically a C-130 Hercules.
Mm-hmm.
Fairly close. It has no main guns of its own. It should at least have something. It has a shit ton of flares. It has 48 on either side. It has flares for days.
So they are going to add armor
nail
to the game. They already talked about it. So, like, they're going to add armor to the game. So aside from the ship's hull life, you're going to have armor added. So when your shields do go down, specific military class ships are going to have that armor behind it. And it's going to be, because ships like the Retaliator are capital ship killers. They're designed to take out ships like the Idris, like the Hammerheads, these big-ass, bulk Carillion ships and things like that. And then ships like the one I'm flying, which is like the Vanguard series, these are designed to support ships like the Retaliator, ships like the Anvil Carrack.
It's to keep that Retaliator from straightening out on it, because all it's going to do is straighten out and get some speed on it, and it's over.
So yeah, these ships are designed for that. And then you have the light fighters, which is the current meta of the game, which there's no reason light fighters should be able to take out a Hammerhead. But it can, because it can outfly it. But I think what they need to do is realistically increase the amount of damage that the Hammerhead does. You get shot once by one of their guns. I mean, granted, it's a size 4, so I understand why it doesn't kill you, but put bigger guns on it then. It's a large ship.
Basically, it's a heavy gun platform more than it's even a ship.
Mm-hmm.
It's got engines on it so it can move, but it's something that when it gets there, the engine should basically not even be working. It's sitting there and it's just floating guns. That's all it is. I think that I was following someone. They're talking about that center section that's not there. It being able to be used to grab cargo pods, or being able to fit it with an additional hard point. And I don't know how far that goes, but that sounds fun too. Because what kind of gun's going to fit in that,
Right.
and how?
So it's funny that we came to Area 18 because actually when you were actually hiring me to come, along and everything,
Funny how that worked out.
I was actually coming here to do some upgrades for my Sentinel because I'm gonna make a video about the Sentinel because I think the Sentinel is gonna be the meta for 318 with the new ballistics changes that are coming. So ballistic damage is gonna do 90% through shields. So you're basically only protected for 10% of your shield life if you're going against ballistics. And the fact that the Sentinel comes with ballistics and distortions, which distortion weapons take shields down, and then the fact that it's equipped with an EMP, you're going to be able to shut the ship down. And in the new flight model, EMP is going to shut ships down for up to 5 minutes once it's shut down, disabled. So it's going to be really strong.
Better keep your gun with you.
Yeah, it's gonna be real strong. You won't even be able to shoot back. It's gonna shoot down it's gonna fry all of your systems.
It's okay. I got this daggum Gauss rifle hidden in the bathroom. Come on, you kick that door open.
What you guys need to start doing is carry some railguns with you, so when they do disable your ship, you just open the ramp door and then just start shooting the ships with the railguns. They'll never expect that.
If you get the right ship, jump out the airlock.
Please proceed to
Yeah, why not? You're in space. I mean, unless you're in atmosphere, then you're dead. You're gonna fall to your death. We need jetpacks.
What are they going to do?
CIG, give us jetpacks, please, in case we want to bail the ship. Or at the very least, if we have, like, the eject seats, why is it that those eject seats don't have parachutes on them? Like, what are we supposed to do if we're in atmosphere? Just fall to our death? You gotta give us something, man. For that. Like, if you're in space, it's like, alright, whatever, you're out, you're floating, okay. But give us some parachutes for when we're in atmosphere, right? Don't you think?
I would go for jetpacks. You are falling. I had an incident with my Nomad. I was running from this one guy that was chasing me for a long while, just buzzed back and forth, but couldn't lose him.
Right.
And he finally hit my engine with a missile, and it kind of went into a roll, and I clipped a mountain. So I went to bail out, and I was able to get out of the ship and bailed out in the atmosphere and just fell for, I don't know, it seemed like 10 minutes.
Jeez.
Until I finally hit the ground. But you don't have a parachute, you don't have a jetpack, and I was way up.
Yeah, I think a jetpack would be great, like, just in general to have. Like, if you could just buy it from the store and have it, like, you could choose between wearing a backpack or a jetpack, in case, like, that's, because you can't wear both, obviously. But, it would just be that convenient, in my opinion, to have.
You'd think it'd be necessary. You have jets on your outfits to push you through space.
Exactly.
You think it'd have some ability.
Or just have it built in the suit, like you're saying, because obviously they are. Just make them strong enough that, like in Mass Effect, you've seen Mass Effect, like Andromeda.
If you're really falling really fast, they may not save you. But if you're, up a ways, they should be able to control you enough to where you won't die, maybe.
Yeah, I think there should definitely be like kind of like a propulsion where it's like, you're about to land, you're about to hit the ground, and if you time it right, you're able to just stop yourself, just like Buzz Lightyear does when he's I don't know if you ever watched Toy Story 2, but
not flying at all. Falling with style.
In the second one, they're like there's like a Buzz Lightyear video game that they're playing, and like you see him like falling through the air, but his thrusters just turn on right before he hits the ground, just to slow him down enough that he's basically, you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have something like that built into the suit.
But no, he shot me down, and I thought it was fun. It took him quite a while to get me down. But I'm sitting there, and I was sitting there literally having a conversation with him as I was falling forever. It's like, man. You're not dead? It's like, no, I know, I'm still falling.
Jesus. Alright, so we're here at 18.
I'm landing as we speak.
We're gonna be going to Dumper's Depot. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for you next to the snack bar. I'm gonna store my ship and then I'm gonna buy some like food and water real quick. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let me go store my ship first. And I gotta call my Sentinel here too so I can do the upgrades to the Sentinel. So gotta do a couple of upgrades to it. I'm gonna go ahead and send you the money now as well. Give me a second.
It's okay. I'm busy flying badly. It's okay.
Please visit us again.
Okay.
Your personal
Over here,
belongings
ship.
are your personal responsibility.
Alright, Red Mesa, there you are.
At all times.
2 and 6 zeros. There we go. Okay, done.
Oh, cool. Yeah, but now I'm landed upside down. We're gonna go with that.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times.
Let's eat this
Your job
apple.
is your safety.
Alright, and let's drink this juice.
I didn't die.
Well, that's
No, I
good.
totally died.
Oh no.
Hello. And welcome
No, I'm
to
incapacitated.
Royal Spaceport.
You're incapacitated. Do you know what?
Affected right leg tier 3 injury.
Have safe travel
Are you like
wherever you
incapacitated? Like for sure? Like you're. I don't know.
Time until death 1 hour and 30 minutes. Time until rescue 5 4. Somebody's here to rescue me.
Okay. Do you know what hangar you're in?
No, I sent somebody. I'm gonna pay somebody to come rescue me.
Your
It's
personal
good for them. It's easy.
personal responsibility
Okay. I mean, I'm here.
No,
at all times.
and
I
no,
just
I
need
don't
to
know
know
what
what hangar
hangar
I'm
I'm
in.
in.
Oh, okay. Well, I can check every hangar until I find you. Let's
me
start
see,
with
I'm gonna
hangar
get-
1.
If I can get the.
It's definitely not hangar 1.
What in the fuck?
Let's check hangar 3.
No, I'm rescued. I think.
Oh, are you? Okay, you're in hangar
You
2.
have been rescued following a medical emergency. Okay, I was rescued,
Oh, okay.
but I was rescued by the computer.
That's weird.
That is
Oh, wow.
weird. I've never had that happen before.
Me neither. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either. That's completely new. I wonder if I got to keep my suit.
Oh yeah, you didn't die, so you're gonna keep everything. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but if you die at a station, your stuff just goes to the station.
Welcome.
Like you can recover it.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, so Vanguard Sentinel, here it is. Let's go ahead and claim it.
Report possible threats every time.
10 minutes and 58 seconds is
Your
what it's going to
insurance
take to
claim
get
has
here.
been sent.
I'm not going to expedite it because it'll probably take that long just to get over
Please
to
visit us again.
where I need to go anyway.
Visiting Arcor, Stanton's capital of commerce. Whatever.
Did you already take the train?
No, I'll have to go back.
Okay.
God,
Oh,
a lot
no.
of people have been dying here.
Yeah, a lot of people are probably still asleep at this hour.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 11 here for me.
Well, my wife works today, but when she gets off at 3, then I'll definitely have wanted to do the chores that she wanted me to do on Valentine's Day. So I'll have to be a good husband, do my things. There you are. Oh, who are you? I don't know you. There's a name above this guy's head. Is that a new thing?
What do you mean?
I've never seen people's names above their head.
Yeah. That's usually like if you're in their party, you'll see it. But yeah, no, I don't. I don't know, like a regular guy. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, this guy's name is Filthy. And I have no idea who he is.
He's filthy.
Yeah, he's filthy, and he's trying to stick me up with a deadgum med gun. Come on with it. If you want to stick me up with a med gun, freaking do it. I don't care.
He wants
Shoot.
to overdose you.
Shoot.
You can do that in this game. You know that, right? You can overdose people.
I'm damn to shoot me with the med gun.
I don't think he can do it in an armistice zone, but
He can't.
shoot people with a med gun in their armistice?
Oh, this guy's a guy who's running his mouth. Okay, I'm gonna follow this guy because he's being an ass. Okay, so where are you at?
I'm taking the train over to the main area now. I think I'll be meeting up with you soon. I'm getting closer. I don't know if you see me.
Now arriving.
Yep, you're right there. I'm a coming.
I gotta go put my ship back.
Your ship? Oh, to claim it. No, you don't have to. What you can do is you can buy the stuff now, and then when we go back to leave, you just call it. We'll just wait for it, and then you just put it on. This way you don't have to take multiple train rides. Unless you want to.
Say that again?
Just come with me, because if you go, well, it's too late, but because you're going to go call the ship, but then you're going to take the train ride to come back over here to buy the stuff, to then take the train ride back over there. So I was saying you could just buy the stuff now and then call your ship when we're leaving. This way it's just one train, like 2 train rides instead of 3.
Yeah, well, I'm here with Blue now.
It's okay. Happens to the best of us. Alright, what ship components do I need? I need an 85B and weapons, and then I need to look at Urbical Games to see what I need as far as power plants and stuff. I probably need to go back to Crew L1 also whenever we go back over there to get the FR-76s. I need that for the Sentinel as well. Hopefully that EMP is not glitched on that ship like it is for the Hawk. There's like an audio glitch where you just hear like really bad feedback and it doesn't go away until you blow the ship up. Like even if you get out of the ship and land it and store it, it won't go away. That's how bad it is. It's such a bad audio glitch.
Is it like to the ship you're shooting or to the ship you shot from?
No, it's my ship. When I launch the EMP, it's just like a loud wah the whole time. Like in your ears. You can't hear anything else but that. It's a terrible glitch. Alright, so I need the 85B ballistic. There it is. So we're going to buy one. Make sure that set to area. Oops. It's set to area 18. Okay. Gonna get one. Okay. And then I need...
Oh, that guy's cool. He's trying to push all the screens, trying to bug me. It's okay. I done stored my ship.
Yeah.
Even though it's landed upside down.
Yeah, so you can put cannons on your ships too, like if you want, if you prefer cannons versus repeaters. It just depends on what you like personally.
Well, see, I don't understand how a lot of their guns are working compared to what I have shot on others in other games.
Right.
I mean, the one I like the most, as far as if you're gonna have guests, and most of your people that are willing to fly with somebody else right now are your newer players.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm paying them $100,000. It's probably really good in comparison. I'm also poor, so it gives them a good time, gives them a good show, and it's fun.
Right.
But like the auto cannon I have on top of the Redeemer, it's showy, it's fun, it showers the sky with shells. I mean, I like that. It's a good show, not just too straightforward.
No, yeah, I get it. I understand. So let me explain. So basically, you have your laser repeaters, which are just your regular like lasers, you know, pew 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 pew, whatever. Then you've got your cannons, which are a slower rate of fire, but they pack more of a punch, and their effective range is shorter, so you have to be closer. But it really hits hard if you hit on target. Obviously, they're cannons versus repeaters, right? Then you have your ballistics, which basically, if you get the shields down, they basically shred hulls. They destroy the actual ship. Like, think of them like real bullets, like real shells, right? And then you have distortion, which are basically like electromagnetic rounds that take down the shields. They basically are designed to take down the shields, and then once the shields are down, if you hit the ship with electromagnetic rounds, it starts deactivating components in the ship, so it can eventually immobilize and shut down your ship.
I like that.
So you can
That's
combine
more realistic.
You can do mixed loadouts, which is what I like to do. Like what you saw in my Vanguard is I had a mixed loadout, so I had ballistics and distortion and lasers, so that if I choose to do damage without spending my ballistics, I can just fire laser and distortion, so that way I'm taking your shields down, I'm hitting you with lasers, but if I want to shred through your hull HP, I will just blow you away with the ballistics. So, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, you got to decide what's going to be best for you for what situation. Are you doing PvE? Are you doing PvP? You know, what ship are you flying? You know, what kind of shield life do you have? It really just depends on your style of playing and what you like to do. So, it's fun. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's fun to play around with all that stuff and the different components.
Hey, dude, I got a question for you.
What's up?
You think this is odd. You had a bounty earlier, right?
Yeah.
Why do I have a target locked on Filthy? Like it was like a target mission to kill him.
Let's find out. Let's see. I don't think we had a target on Filthy, but we can check. Maybe,
I mean, it's kind of odd. We're in Area 18. It should be an armistice zone. There's you. But yeah, I'm totally looking right at 13.1 kilometers. Filthy 00 has a, you know, the sideways turn blue box.
Mm-hmm.
Like a target.
I can check contracts and see. It could be something that... I don't have any contracts currently. But so I came here to buy the guns. What you need is actually not here. So let's go to Dumper's Depot.
Like my suit.
Looks good.
Nice and tight. Oh, sorry, I forgot I took off the tux.
Oh.
No,
I saw it earlier. Yeah, I saw the suit earlier you were wearing when you were giving me the plushie.
No, that's what I was wearing. That's what I would wear when I was flying around in the Phoenix trying to make money being a whore with a taxi.
Okay, so go in here on the kiosk here, and then okay, unless this guy wants to spawn over here, we can go to the other one over here then. And once you go in this kiosk, I'll tell you what you need. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pull up the Urkel games. So here we're here for the missiles and for your power plant.
So we're going to go to, we're not putting it in the Venture Core, we're going to put it in.
Your power plant is the JS400. Oh wait, you're not here. Where'd you go? Oh, you went to the other one. I was like, where'd you go?
Okay, so we're going power plant.
Yeah, power plant is going to be the JS400.
JS400. Okay, JS400. And we're also doing missiles.
Yes. So your missiles are going to be the EM Seekers. You're going to get the EM Seeker 9s.
EM Seeker 9. I don't see EM Seeker 9. Oh, Seeker 9 torpedo.
Yeah, they're just electromagnetic. That's what the EM stands for. And you're gonna just buy as many of those as you want.
Oh, so it doesn't change it to where when you buy them, it's always?
I don't know.
Somebody sent me a party invitation. Was that you?
I don't think so. I mean, I didn't get an invitation. No, we're already in a party, so.
But that also means I could buy any of these others too, right?
Yeah, you can buy any of the missiles that, as long as they're size 9s, as long as they're going to fit on your missile rack, you can buy any of those missiles.
Okay, so what is the Typhoon?
So
I'm gonna buy it anyway.
Let's look at the stats. So, electromagnetic. So the damage is 425,677. The Typhoon only does 407,000 damage. So you're missing out on damage on the Typhoon, and it's infrared. It's an infrared missile versus an electromagnetic. So it's basically heat-seeking, the Typhoons. And then the Argos are the ones that you have, which are the cross-section missiles. So the locking range on... Here's another thing. The locking range on the ones you currently have are only 1,000, I guess, meters. Versus the ones that you're going to get, the Seekers, are 2,600 meters. So the max lock range is like 30,000, which they all have 30,000, but lock range minimum is like 2,600.
Okay, this guy's sitting here staring at me buying Seeker 9 torpedoes. He's probably shitting himself. It's okay, I'm going to paint a big smiley face on the end of it and smear it with grease, and you're going to love it.
So that's all you pretty much need. That's it. Once you have that, you're going to apply that to your ship the same way that you applied your other components. And you're good to go. That's it. Your ship's completely upgraded. So let's go ahead and... oops. It's not
guns. What was... no,
Your guns are... the ones that you have that are stock are pretty good, unless, like I said, if you want to choose between cannons... Or if you want to do, like, I think that what you have, Panthers, are really good size 3s. Like, that's what I have on my Gladiuses. I have 3 Panthers. They're, like, you know, between Panthers and Attrition 3s are, like, in my opinion, the best size 3 weapons you can get. And size 2, you have Badgers, which are, like, one of the best size 2 weapons that you can get for laser repeaters. So unless you wanted to swap, like, 2 cannons... Or to do, like, distortion, I wouldn't change anything on weapons. I think weapons is good. The only thing you needed to change were the missiles.
Sure.
So that's pretty convenient. Because most of the time, like, whenever I do any kind of ship upgrades, I have to upgrade everything. So it's good that the Retaliator actually has competent weapons already attached. But, yeah.
I didn't know I had an Anvil Spartan.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I know why I had an Anvil Spartan. I don't have anything to carry it.
Let's check out the weapons that they have here on Dumper's Depot as well. Is the BVSR repeaters? I don't remember these being... These are ballistics, yeah. But they don't carry enough rounds. That's the problem. EVSD cannons, those are EMs. ATVS repeaters, those are EMs.
Okay. But why can't I put the...
Oh, they sell the missile racks here too, so let's just make sure you have the right missile
Oh, I
racks.
see.
So missile racks, let's see. Doesn't really say anything. Usually you click on this and it'll tell you what kind of racks they take. Like the MSD missile rack or 481 MSD or whatever. It's probably the MSD 9. Let me see if they have it here. MSD 6. Berry Puck. Yeah. I mean, I can look it up. I can Google what missile rack the Seeker torpedoes take.
This guy is such a twit.
Is someone just like...
He keeps randomly sending me invitations.
Jeez.
And getting in my way while I'm trying to buy torpedo stuff.
Yeah, you have trolls like that sometimes. You know, unfortunately.
He's standing there in a blue suit, probably trying to get me to give him some money.
I don't give him anything.
He died.
He killed himself. Alright, so for coolers, I need to look up what components I need now. So I'm going to go to ships and vehicles. Let me go ahead and pull up another web page for Google. What missile rack do I need for the what was it, the Seeker 9X? Yeah. Star Citizen.
You twit.
The S9 missile torpedoes, bespoke rack, Eclipse, best in the show edition, Retaliator bomber. Yeah, I just it's a bespoke rack. Where can I buy? Okay, so where can I buy that? And what rack do you have currently? Because I don't know. Like,
Oh, this twit's taking over the screen now. All I know is I couldn't put those torpedoes on my ship.
You couldn't do it?
Nope. I tried.
Oh.
I might have to take both of them off of it, though, maybe.
You should be able to just switch it like you did the other ones.
That's what I thought. Aegis Retaliator.
So it's saying here for missile racks, we can go to Dumpers Depot in Port Olisar, ship's weapon store at Baji Point. Bajini Point is actually right above Area 18, so we can go there and look at the missile racks that they have there as well. We can go fly over there. Just make sure that you put those missiles on your ship, like, and we don't get blown up, obviously, when we get over there. Or you can leave them here and we can fly back if you want to play it safe. It's up to you. It doesn't matter either way. I just need to see what I need real quick for the Sentinel. So let's go to ship.
Okay, but yeah, it doesn't even. There it is.
Combat.
You have to take both of the missiles off the torpedoes off the rack.
You have to take it off the rack first? Okay.
Yeah, you have to take both of them off the rack.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it's a heavy fighter.
Now,
Vanguard Sentinel, okay. So what I'm looking for, well, I know that it's going to be Crew L1 for the
Seeker
for the
9,
coolers.
Seeker 9.
Yeah, Crew
9.
L1. I'm going to get
Seeker
Yeah, because I'm gonna put the snowpacks also on this as well. So snowpacks, I have to go back to Cruel 1. Quantum Drive, I want to put the XL1 or the actually, I'm gonna put the
The
Crossfield,
rats.
which is also at Cruel 1. Okay, or actually, I can get the Crossfields here at 18 supposedly, so I can buy those here. Okay, let's see. So, power plants. I think I need the JS400. Yep, I think I could buy that here as well. Let me just make double. Yep. Okay, so JS400. Buy that here. Shields, the FR76s. So I'm probably gonna have to get these at Cruel 1 or no, I gotta go to New Babbage for these or L2 or Orison. Cousin Crows. I'm not going to Orison. The atmosphere there just takes way too long.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, so I can get a couple things here.
And then I just got over that.
The only thing that I can't change right now are the shields, but it looks like because the shields I have to go get at Cruel 1 as well as the coolers, but everything else I can go ahead and swap out right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. So here I can buy the. Oh, they have the snowpack coolers here. What are they talking about? Yeah, they got the snowpacks here. The coolers are here.
Enough, huh?
So I can buy 2 of these. I just got to get the shields, which are at Cruel 1. So snowpacks, okay. And then I need the JS400. There we go, power plant. I think I need 2 of these. Let's get 2 of those. And then what was the other thing? The Crossfield Quantum Drive, I think, is also here. So that's why I always like looking that stuff up, because you know, if you don't want to fly around everywhere looking for it when you can just, you know.
That's pretty much everything we got.
The Bolton's good too. The Ballin size 2 is really good too for a Quantum Drive. Actually, let me see what's better, the Crossfield or the Ballin. I think the Crossfield's better, but let me just double check. All right, so we got the Ballin. Okay, so max speed is 74,000 plus. The HP is 744, which is not great. So let's see, where's the Crossfield? Crossfield is, here's the XL1. That's usually my preferred go-to drive, but people are saying the Crossfield's better. So you got 235 max speed. What's the cooldown on this? Max distance is on 120.71. HP is 2700. That's pretty good. Okay. Versus, where's the Crossfield at? Crossfield 2700 as well. You actually get more max speed, so you actually go faster. What do you sacrifice in distance between the two? So the XL1 is 104 max distance. You actually gain, it's 120.71. So the Crossfields are better. So I can go ahead and just pick those up if they're available here. Let's see if I can find the Crossfields. There's somebody inviting me to a party as well. His name is Torches.
Oh, yeah.
070830. Hey,
Yes.
Torches,
Rat.
if you're in my stream, man, let me know, because if not, I'm not going to accept anybody's stuff, because that's just weird. I usually don't accept invites like that from people I don't know. So
I have 3 of them doing it, all in blue suits.
Go. Just go.
So Quantum Drives, right? Alright, so let's see. So Quantum Drives, we're here for the Crossfields. So it says that you can get it here at 18. There it is. So there we go. I think I only need 1 of these. 62 grand. Okay. Alright. That's going to be everything to put on the Sentinel. So
where they found them. It's not my job to pick up after you.
yeah, I've owned the Sentinel for I don't know how long, and I've never done upgrades to it, so I can go ahead and do that now.
Well, this was my first actual upgrading experience. I tried like a couple times because I just got lucky trying to figure it out and mostly gave up on it. So
Yeah,
I just
man.
buy a ship and fly around a ship.
I'm you know, happy to help, and like it's really easy once you get the hang of it. You know, take advantage of that Urkel game site, man, because That's what I use anytime I need to do any upgrades.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Alright, so
The
power
thing I don't
plant.
understand is my internet's not working correctly. However, I'm playing a video game.
Quantum drive, we're going to use the crossfield instead of the... Actually, I have an XL one here, but yeah, the crossfield's better. Shield
I'm trying to
generator.
find Austin Area 18 again.
So I have one available, so I just need to buy one FR-76 left. So I have 2 ramparts available, so in the meantime I can put one of those shields on and just use an FR-76 and a rampart. The rampart basically gives you more shield, but it takes forever for those shields to come back once they go down. Let's go ahead and see what I got on weapons right here. I haven't changed anything on my missile racks or anything. I just want to see what I've got. Alright, so on the nose, I got my gimbal mount, which we're going to change. I have an attrition 4 repeater. Okay. Sucker punch cannons, so that's something that we're definitely going to take off. So I can either put the Badgers, which I wanted to put some distortion stuff on here. I didn't want to put the Badgers on, but it looks like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put the Badgers here instead of the sucker punch cannons.
Never mind.
So I'll put the two Badgers, and then it looks like I got the ATVS repeaters. I got 4 of them. So I got an attrition 4. On the nose, yeah, we're gonna change this for my. Where are you?
I'm right behind you looking at one of these. Okay, so what?
Oh shit! This doesn't take an
What?
85B. This takes an 84B. Holy crap!
Question: what size guns did you say mine had? The Retaliator
You know what?
3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, size 3s. Yeah. So I can put a Rhino repeater on the nose of this shit instead of having a ballistic Gatling. That's actually, you know what? That's not bad at all.
How do you know what size these things are?
Urkel Games tells you everything. It calculates the damage. It calculates everything. So when you go to the site, you just type in the ship that you,
Okay.
and it'll tell you like everything.
Yeah, if you click on the gun too, it tells you what size it is.
Yeah, when you go to also like when you click on your ship, remember when I showed you in the Mobiglass, when you go to the vehicle manager, you can see everything there. When you go to your vehicle weapons, your systems, it tells you the size of everything there, like all listed in one place. I didn't know this about the Sentinel though. It has size 4s on the nose, not size 5s. I wonder if I can change it to a size 5 if I can. There we go. So now I can put a ballistic Gatling. That's interesting. So I can go a size down if I want to.
I was
not
fixing
use-
to ask you that.
Yeah, if you take gimbaled off, you can go a size up. If you put a gimbaled on, you can go a size down. So what gimbal does is it's basically an aim assist, a targeting assist. So
Right.
yeah, that's cool. All right.
Okay, so a question here, and this is just off the hip.
Okay.
Can you put a gimbaled gun onto a turret?
Yeah. Yeah, if it's
Okay.
compatible. If it's compatible, yeah, you can have a gimbaled like turret mount.
But you'd still have to go a size down. So I could put a size 2 gimbaled mass driver cannon on a size 3.
If it's compatible, that's something
If
like
it's compatible.
yeah. If the ship component is compatible with the gimbals, not all ships are compatible with gimbals.
So, yeah, size 4 distortion scatter gun. I like that. That sounds fun.
So the ship is pretty much done. I actually got
just
pretty
looking.
much everything that I needed from here, which is pretty cool. You know what? Let me go ahead and
Predator.
do. Look good. Yeah, you look good.
Predator.
Give me 1 second.
Ballistic scatter gun. Druger Gatling size 6. Yeah, I can't fit that. Interesting. See, I never really even messed with this stuff. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
All right, sorry, I had to mute mic real quick. All right, so I got everything that I need from Urkel Games. Let's go ahead and get the game back and running and everything like that. So we
So
can
you
go.
know ahead of time you failed at muting your mic and we heard your conversation.
Oh, did you?
You can, yeah, you can fix that later if you need to.
Oh, my mic wasn't muted?
Nope.
Oh, oops.
It wasn't bad though. Not like she cussed you out or you kicked the dog or
No,
shot the cat.
she's going on an interview, so she just wanted my opinion on what how she looked and everything. Because I went with her to pick out the clothes and everything, and I think she looks great. I think she's gonna nail it.
Well, you can get me a coffee too though.
Yeah, that too. We'll see if there's any coffee left. If not, she's gonna bring me another energy drink. So we'll see.
I'm not gonna pick one of you.
Let me go ahead and see what I have here as far as weapons, because I usually don't use the Gallant rifle, but I just kind of bought that as a YOLO thing moment. So,
Okay, so we're gonna try that. Predator scattergun, ballistic scattergun size 3. It sounds fun.
ooh.
I don't know what it does.
It's a cannon. It's like a scattergun's kind of like a shotgun. With shotgun sprays bullets.
Right.
It kind of
If you have a greenhorn on board, it should put up a pretty good light show, right?
You've got to be very close range for something like that. So it's not something you can use from far away. So if you're going to use it, thank you. Okay. If you're going to, let's say, for example, if you're planning on putting this on your Retaliator, you want to keep laser repeaters for your turret gunners. You don't want to put, I would suggest not putting cannons. If you're going to put type of cannons, I would put it on your own guns versus putting them on the turrets. That's just my opinion, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to stick a few things on there and then go pull the trigger myself just because I want to see them go off.
Sure.
We got a hell of a. If I lose you all of a sudden, it's probably because I lost power and all that.
I hope you don't lose power.
Okay,
That would
now,
be unfortunate.
The Shredder repeater, ballistic repeater size 3.
Those are ballistics. I don't think those are going to be worth it. You're not going to have enough ballistic rounds. So you always want to make sure that whenever you have a high ballistic count. So, for instance, I use the 85B, which has 2,600 rounds, and I think that the 84Bs have 1,400 rounds, but, the Shredder repeater probably has, 200, 300 rounds. It's not enough.
I'm going to buy 2 of these Gauss guns at a size 2 because I want to see them work.
So, like I said,
you think they'd hit a ton of bricks.
What you have on right now, the stock, I think, in my opinion, is the best that you have for those sizes.
I'm just trying them out. That's all.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know, so if in case they don't perform or anything, don't wear anything that you care to keep on you just in case. But for PvE and stuff, it should be fine. Anything that you use should be fine.
Now, a question. Now that when I reload at a landing pad, does that continue to change your Typhoons? No, no, it's
whatever you have equipped, is what your ship will be refilled with.
Cool. Okay. Answers that question. Okay, so I have new toys to try out. And the rats are getting annoying. Tell me why I can't kill them here. Invasion of personal space.
Uh-huh.
Alright, maybe I have a toy gun.
Ooh, this is hot.
Hey, there are torpedoes in my inventory.
Nice.
Oh, I was gonna drop a torpedo on the floor.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. That'd be funny though.
I would, wouldn't it?
Someone just walk in and just what the heck?
Don't kick it.
Oh, don't do that. Well, let's see. So we had Urkel Games up. In the meantime, I'm gonna check out what's going on with the stream because for some reason, here, matter of fact,
This is interesting. Can you sell them torpedoes?
you can sell just about anything to a store or anything like that. Yeah, you can sell anything.
Because I bought 6 of those Seekers.
Mm-hmm.
I still have 6 of those Seekers in my inventory.
Yeah, you can buy and sell and stuff. That's fine. Um, I usually don't, just to keep them in stock, because especially like if you never know. I don't know.
Guns.
Now
I'll be
arriving.
right back. I need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna exit
Sure.
this train and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna test my mute button and see if it works this time.
Yes.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Just make sure you close the door to the bathroom this time. Oh, I can do this on the ground, can I? I can do this while I'm looking at. No, it has to be stored, doesn't it? Your ship. It has to be stored. You can't do it while you're looking at it. It is. I just didn't know how I would identify each gun on the ship.
Oh, you know what? You know what it probably is? No, because that's muted. You can hear me? Are you sure?
Yep. Absolutely. I can hear you picking your nose. Yep. Yeah. Sorry, I was hitting my vape. And you asked me a question.
I don't know. Maybe it's because we're on Discord.
Always remember, your phone is still listening.
I don't like. Yeah, it's weird to me because it shows that it's being like it's muting my boom mic. You know what? It's probably picking up my webcam mic. That's probably what it is. But okay. Anyways, let's move this. Instead of that. So, all right. I'll be right back. Much better.
Okay, so apparently the comms are going nuts. There must have been some kind of thing about 10 minutes ago saying they opened up the PTU.
They opened
Yeah.
the PTU
Yeah, apparently.
publicly, like to everyone.
That's the notion, I'm guessing.
Okay. Is it a glitch or did they do it on purpose?
I do not know.
I don't want to get banned, you know, if I go over there.
No, man.
I mean, it'd be cool. I mean, you want to go check it out?
If it is, sure. I could use a good reset.
Oh, you know what? I think the PTU, you have to, there's something you have to do to get your current character onto the PTU. I forget what it is. I was reading about it yesterday when I was at work. But, alright, let's try out the Sentinel.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton's system,
Uh-oh, what just happened?
all
Jeez.
I don't know. I'm still walking around.
Welcome.
I had like a weird glitch where I clicked on the panel, but then I went into my inventory. It was like, weird.
I always get lost in Area 18, so I'm going to follow you. You're already far the fuck away.
Yeah, I'm over, I took the trolley over here.
obey all security and customs personnel at all
Vehicle
times.
selected.
Their job
Stand
is
by.
your safety.
Oh, I always fucking get lost here.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay, back at Dumpers Depot.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Left.
Dumpers Depot. Yeah, left, past the hot dog sign. You're gonna go up the stairs. You're gonna stay straight.
Well,
We hope you have safe travels wherever
Stay to your right,
you may be.
and then you're gonna see Empire, and then the ACC. And that's
stand by.
so.
Because that was a creepy alley in the middle of nowhere.
There's actually a bar over there too.
Okay, so that's a taco stand. This is a...
Here's the Sentinel.
stand. Astro Armada.
So, one second. So I'm going to actually, where's OBS? I'm pull up OBS.
Most of the maps work well for me. This is the only one I ever get stuck with.
So,
Oh, there's the hot dog.
yeah, there she is. Wait a second, does my monitor pick up audio too? I don't know how many devices here listen to me, honestly.
Might as well get used to it. If the robots want us dead, we'd already be dead.
Alright. Ooh, this looks really cool. My first time in the Sentinel. I've flown the Vanguard Harbinger and the Warden. Which, the Warden's, you know, my favorite. I just wish they would put size 3s on the Warden, on the turret gunner, the way they have it on the Harbinger, but all of the other Vanguard series have size 2s on the turret gunner, which I think is ridiculous for the purpose of the ship. So you got 2 beds, okay, nice. You got 2 beds on here. You got a command station, engineer station, yeah. So whenever that makes it to the game, you've got a kitchen and a bathroom like all the others. And basically same thing in the cockpit.
Alright, where is City Flight?
Well, let's take a look at what our munitions are, aside from the ones that I just upgraded. So I haven't done anything to the missiles. I want to see what comes stock. Okay, so 4 ATVSs, and I guess I have the Badgers on the top. So I'm running. It looks like distortion and ballistics only. Are you?
I hate this.
Are you? You're not on my ship.
I'm not on your ship.
No. Okay. I could have swore I just heard footsteps.
Hey, rats! Remember,
What?
people running around in blue shoots trying to join your party. Make sure you ain't got a passenger on your ship.
Yeah, I'm about to check right now.
Look in the bathroom.
Oh, no one in the bathroom. Could have swore I heard footsteps though. I'm not crazy.
I can't figure out how to get out of this place.
You want me to come back for you?
Oh, I found it.
Okay. Alright, no one in my turret, Connor. Okay, I still hear footsteps. He's got to be running around outside of my ship. He's probably trying to blow up my ship. So if somebody's outside of your ship and they climb on top of your landing gears when you're trying to take off, they can potentially kill you. Your ship will blow up for whatever reason. I don't know why it does that.
Your ship, the coding doesn't understand why its landing gear shouldn't close.
Right.
Basically, they never programmed that in there. It's not, even if you notice, if you land and you still take damage, your landing gear will still be attached to your ship, even if the hole in the cell it's attached to is gone. It's either up or it's down. It doesn't understand why it can't close.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna wait for you to get to your hangar and... You know what? You know what would be really interesting, since I'm running all distortions? Let's set up the EMP on my ship, and let's try to shut ships down in atmosphere and just watch them hit the ground.
Yeah?
Because I can just deactivate a ship, and then it won't be able to fly anymore.
Now, will my Seeker 9 destroy a ship, or is it just gonna...
Oh
shut it
yeah,
off?
no, your Seeker 9's gonna obliterate it. It's still an explosive. It's just, it tracks electrical signatures.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
It's not electrical weapon.
No, it's not an electrical weapon. It just tracks electrical signatures, which technically every component in your ship's an electrical signature, which is why it's better than the heat-seeking. Currently, anyways, in the game. Subject to change. It's still an alpha, right?
Right. Well, it's just like stealth. Stealth doesn't work right now.
So, oh, actually, you know what? I think I messed up.
Get off here soon.
We're not gonna do power management. We need weapons. Where's weapons? There's weapons, and then we're gonna go to guns. There it is, baby. EMP generator. Turn that on. Oh man, that's gonna be exciting. First
What are you
time.
doing?
First time, huh?
EMP generator.
Yeah, I got an EMP generator built in the ship. So not only am I going to be using distortion weapons to take shields down with ballistics to shred through the ship hull, but I've got an EMP to just disable the ship entirely. If you don't have one of these babies, you should definitely try one out. I think they're about 2 point something mil. So, for the ship, might be maybe close to 3 mil.
That's not bad.
Oh, it's not too bad. It's a great starter ship. In real money, it's like $350, but you know.
Well, we're all about to drop down a couple posts anyways.
Let's go ahead. Let me see what missions we got available currently. in the area since we are at ArcCorp. So bounty hunters. Damn. Okay. We got a shit ton of player bounties right now. People are just committing crimes today. They're probably all by Grimhex though. I can accept them and see where they're at. But we can see if we have... Actually, we got a VHRT right here. Let's go do that.
Okay. Just so you know, that question I asked earlier about the size 2 Gauss cannon, you cannot put that on a turret.
You cannot put your Gauss cannon on the turret.
Nope. Cannot put a Gauss cannon on a turret.
What is your turret for? Like, is it for... It's size 2, right?
Turret size 3, turret 1 size... No.
Oh, so yeah, no, you can't... unless you have to put the gimbal mount. So what you do is you put the size where the weapon is, you remove the weapon, then you have to put the mount. And then under the mount, you can attach the gun. And
that's interesting.
And that's only if it's compatible. Yeah, you have to actually buy the mounts and then put the mount, and then on the mount you put the gun. It's different. Yeah.
So that's kind of cool, though. It's... I get it.
So, did you want to fly your ship and then send the missiles, and then, like, I'll fly around and, you know, basically use distortion and EMP? Oh, yeah, it's so funny. It's pretty funny, man. Like, all we need is one other person to come with us and a light fighter. Or, like, in a...
Okay.
Like
My rear turret, I can put that mass driver cannon.
okay.
That's interesting, so I'm totally going to put that on there.
Oh,
Don't have anybody to shoot it.
I'm going to share the mission with you. There we go.
Okay, I'm just going to leave this bird here.
Oh, you're not going to take her?
Oh, we can. Mine doesn't have any forward guns. It's just got torpedoes. Unless you want to torpedo something.
Oh, you don't have forward guns. Okay. We can ride in this for a little bit. EMP some shit, whatever, and then I'll ride with you in your Retaliator later. That's fine.
Yeah, I've got to do part of my deal.
What's that?
Do the dishes for my wife since I have the day off and she doesn't. And it's Valentine's Day.
It is Valentine's Day, isn't it?
And I told her I would.
You're a very nice guy.
If I don't want her to kill me or cook me a good meal, yeah, I try.
Or sleep on the couch.
Don't have to very often. I'm grateful for that. I went the wrong way.
What hangar am I in? I think I'm in hangar 7 or 8. But yeah. Yeah, healthy relationships are always good. Makes you want to come home at the end of the day, you know?
Yes. No, you said you were in hangar 8?
I think so.
Okay.
It's either 7 or 8. One of those two.
Now, which ship is this? You said it was the Sentinel?
This is the Vanguard Sentinel, yes.
You like your Vanguard ship, so we're going to see the Sentinel. If the elevator will let me out.
Yeah, I've got a large number of ships, but
You are hangar 8.
try 7.
Hangar 7?
No. Yeah, this is just, you know, my favorite style of ships. I feel like it's a good balance of how it flies, with a good balance of how much damage it outputs, with a good damage of shields and hull life, and I think it's an honest ship.
Well, I like the way that they have every ship is very different. Unlike Elite Dangerous, if you had a certain kind of ship, you could destroy anything. You could take a Mamba, kit it however you want, and annihilate anything. Okay, that's cool.
I opened the door for you. You
And
like
this is
this,
the one
right?
And this is the one that drags them out of hyperspace too, isn't it?
No. This one doesn't do that. This one just does EMP. The Cuddy Blue does that, and the Mantis. You in?
I'm in.
All right, closing the door. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready to
Look,
launch.
cargo bay.
You are clear to launch.
There it goes. Oh, hey, that's different.
What? Oh yeah, the living area. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I think it's really cool. So I'm guessing the way this EMP generator is going to work. Let me see on this. We got engines because I've never fired it on this one. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I don't know what it's set to. If it's going to be like let's see. Landing gear, okay.
Now, wouldn't it be more accurate for that ship to probably have somebody that manned the torpedoes, not the pilot? You would think. You'd think the pilot wouldn't have any control over those torpedoes.
I think that supposedly in the future it's supposed to be like something that they're gonna be like working on, but
Man,
you know.
I hate to take any guns away from your pilot, but you know what? It's kind of real.
well, to be honest, in most like crafts, like, you know, you would literally have a lock-on system and press a button and just triangulate where a person's coming and then just press one button for torpedoes. I mean, it's not completely far-fetched, but I think like the engineering station that's there, you'll be able to do overclocking on certain devices and then also like focus. Like, I mean, I think they should have the ability to be able to do stuff from there too, like manual, like, you know, tracking things, you know, and be able to launch missiles and stuff for you. That would be a cool concept. So let me see something, because I'm gonna have to look at the keybinds here in a second, because like primary and secondary fire might be different on the ship. How am I supposed to launch the EMP? That's what I'm a little bit, you know, concerned about, because I know how to do it on my other ships. It's like your secondary fire, but does that mean that my primary fire group and secondary fire group are all bound to one fire group? I guess I'll find out in a second. Let me head to space, and then once I test that out, we can go and get to the mission. You accepted it, right?
I'm pretty sure I did, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and head out now.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Now I'm curious to see what kind of guns I could put on the Redeemer.
The Redeemer can have some ridiculous guns on there. Yeah.
That's kind of what I was going for, yeah.
Yeah, the Redeemer can have some crazy stuff going on. I think like one of them's like a size 7 or size 8 cannon that just goes blow, blow. It shakes the whole ship. Yeah.
Oh no, I love it. It's mine.
Yeah, it shakes the whole ship. I'm like, Jesus Christ. When I was flying it and then they're shooting, I'm like, how am I supposed to stay steady, guys?
I mean, if you're gonna be a pirate ship, you gotta put on a show. I mean, that's all it really takes.
Yeah, man.
I mean, if you don't even shoot at them, if you pass overhead and fire that twice, it's like, nah, here's the door. Come on.
Man, this ship does look good, though. Like the color scheme and everything.
Now, I love the Valkyrie, but the Valkyrie is a very clearly.
So it is my secondary fire. That's so cool. Look at the outside.
What in the no! Oh, what is going on? That
This
is
is EMP.
nuts.
Yeah. The EMP
And
field.
it does what?
Once I get somebody's shields down, once I basically do this, you're gonna hear it. Launch it, yeah, it does EMP damage,
That was crazy.
and it'll shut down their ships, their components. It fries everything. Electromagnetic pulse. Alright,
That's-
sick.
All right, so we're gonna go be anti-trolls for a little bit.
We're gonna go do some PvE stuff. If you want, we can go to, I can end the stream and we can go to Grim Hex and mess with some people.
That's interesting. No, let's be nice.
Oh, we got a ship right here. Oh, he just quantumed.
That was fast.
He was probably just pit stopping here to quantum somewhere else, and yeah. Alright, so it's about 214 kilometers in this direction. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to get over there, unfortunately. Let's see if we can't go to this OM here and then quantum cancel from another place. Let's see. And then let's see if we can't quantum cancel from, actually, how far is that? 352? Okay, so we're gonna hit this one. We should be able to get closer. Alright, so I need to make sure that I turn that back on. Yep, because they turned it off by default. So I got to make sure that the EMP generator's on. And
I gotta make sure.
there we go. So now instead of being 200k out, now we're 50k, which is more reasonable.
No, I didn't want to get out of it, you dumbass. Don't dump the clutch.
Alright.
I still
Don't need
got stuff that fell out of the ship earlier.
Okay, so we're approaching now. 12k, 11k. Hold on. I just realized, I think that this planet's it doesn't have atmosphere. I had to slow down. Or we would have smacked into the ground. I'm gonna do a turnaround. That'll slow me down, and then we can go ahead and head towards our target. Alright. Beautiful.
I do wish there was a third-person gun sight, though.
What do you mean?
I'd totally be able to, like, shoot.
Right.
Oh,
I
hey,
get what, yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
we have a Valkyrie.
Like have a crosshair for third person shooting.
There's a hurricane. Oh, shit.
Alright, you ready?
Oh, we want the hurricane first, or something else?
Yep, dodging missiles. Alright, there's the ground, which we don't want to hit. I do, like I said, wish it was lighter, like, you know?
Crap.
Damn.
Okay. Let's go ahead and create some distance. We're gonna bring them up into space. If they want to follow, they can follow.
I'm blacking out.
Yeah, that's because we're retreating a little bit here. All right. How you doing now?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
but we still got somebody that's really kind of on us.
I gotta separate my primary and secondary fire after this one because I have them. I have fire all on my index finger. I gotta make sure I switch it. We got someone on us?
I push a button. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just making sure because you were saying that before. I was just making sure, like. Neck is killing me. Contact. Shields under fire.
Shit!
So it's a Valkyrie.
Choke on that!
Something hit us. She's out. That's a big pop, too.
Alright, go to autopilot. You can take care of those guys if they pursue us from behind. I gotta go ahead and do a button change real quick. Shit.
Yeah. Lock the cruise control on.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They wanted to send missiles at us, so they just fucked themselves. 'Cause now I'm mad.
Shit!
I thought they'd be spawned when the boss died. He's out.
Got another one on us.
That's that hurricane. You gonna try to shut him down?
What the?
Never mind.
What the fuck happened?
We died.
How? We randomly blew up. Like, we didn't crash with the hurricane. We were nowhere near the planet. We were in space. Our shields were
Yeah.
up, and we had all the help, like, Hall Life. What the hell was that?
Well, now we are dead.
That was so freaking random.
My wife, my children.
That was so random, man.
What will they ever do? Well, I guess that's a good sign that I need to get my ass up, go get some coffee, and wash some dishes.
Yeah, man.
I really do want some coffee.
I've been drinking
Weather's
coffee.
got my throat burning.
Visiting Kelto RX. Feel better, save more.
Report to emergency.
So, no better way than to cauterize it with some good coffee. All right, man.
If
But
you
yeah,
want, we can link up later. Unless I don't know if you're gonna get back on today or tomorrow or
Yeah, I'll
something?
probably get back on, but probably won't be for about an hour, maybe two.
That's fine. Just let me know if anything, if you see me that I'm still online and stuff, you know.
Yeah, my guy will probably still be online, but he will probably be staring out of a window into space, burning his eyes into the sun.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, man,
Poor
just
guy.
let me know. It was fun playing with you.
Absolutely, man. I look forward to doing it again.
For sure.
Plus, you taught me a whole lot of crap I didn't even have a clue about.
Glad I could help, man.
Absolutely. I'm tickled shitless.
Never heard that one.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon enough.
All right, later.
Bye.
Let's see. What are we gonna do?
Vehicle selected. Welcome to the
Definitely having fun with the Sentinel until we randomly blew up for some reason. That was just weird to me. Yeah. Let's go ahead and call all of my ships.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
I would like to fly my Hawk, but the issue is, you know, this glitch that I run into with the Hawk. So. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna end the stream here. You know, I might stream a little bit more later. We'll see. But